Well, Stat here, hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be profiling my Vernusylph deck. This archetype recently came out in Power of the Elements, and it works really well with the gadgets. I'm going to be showing you my deck, followed by the main combo. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a like, leave a comment down below. As always, I enjoy interacting with you, and please consider subscribing for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh content. Without further ado, let's dive right into it. I should probably mention that the Vernusylph monsters have an effect where you could discard it and another monster. They do something, and then they can special summon an earth monster from the graveyard. Then for the rest of the turn, you can't activate the effects of non-earth monsters. We are playing triple Flourishing Hills, which is the Searcher, triple Awakening Forest, which is the Foolish Burial, triple Thawing Mountains, which is the draw card, and two Flowering Fields, which is the Monster Reincarnation. Again, you're going to be using them in tangent with the gadgets. So we are playing 2 green, 2 red, 2 yellow. Green searches for red, red searches for yellow, yellow searches for green. So you'll be able to discard the gadget for the Vernusylph's effect, which will bring the gadgets back, and then the gadgets will search, and then you just repeat the process over. For the Morphotronic package, we are playing 1 Gadget Gamer, triple Morphotronic Telephone, 1 Gadget Hauler, and 1 Morphotronic Scannon. So Gadget Gamer is going to be searched with your Gear Gadget X, which we'll get into here later. Whenever it's summoned, you'll be able to search for your telephone, and then you can tribute it to summon your telephone and your Gadget Hauler, which I'll put the image on the screen. I don't own the card at the moment. So whenever telephone is summoned in attack mode, you can roll a die. Whatever the results is, you'll gain life points equal to the result times 100, and you can special summon another Morphotronic monster from your graveyard whose level is equal to or less than the result. You're going to be sending another telephone off of Awakening Forest. So you'll be bringing that telephone back, and when you have 2 telephones on the field, you'll be able to synchro loop in order to establish your board. Gadget Hauler is a level 6 machine monster. Again, it's going to be material to help you synchro up. And then Scannon is just a free extender. It's another Morphotronic name, just in case you need it. You could banish a Morphotronic monster in your hand to special summon it. It also has additional effects, but they're not really relevant in this situation. For generic Earth support, we're playing triple Earth Charmer, which can search for pretty much all your Earth monsters in the deck, except for your Alpha. We're playing 2 Tenny Spirits. This is a free summon and also an Earth Tuner. And we're playing 1 Alpha, the Master of Beasts, just in case we lose a die roll and we're forced to go second. For the hand traps, we're just playing Ash Blossom. I tend to rely on combos to get my plays going, and I feel like the hand traps really hinder the deck. Now this could change in the future as I'm starting to refine it and make changes, but for now we're just playing triple Ash. Getting into the spells, we're playing 2 Vernusylph Korra. All Earth monsters on your field become Vernusylph monsters, and whenever you activate a Vernusylph effect, you could just discard the card itself without the additional monster to resolve its effect. Just keep in mind it's once per turn. We're playing triple Morphotronic Converter. This is something I'm currently testing out. I might take this out, I'm a little unsure, but pretty much I use it so I can target my Gear Gadget X after it resolves its effect. So Gear Gadget X will return to the extra deck, and I can summon a Morphotronic monster from my deck. For draw power, we are playing 2 Pot of Desires. And then last but not least, for the main deck, we are playing 1 Call by the Grave to counter hand traps. Getting into the extra deck before we go into the combo, as I mentioned before, we're playing 1 Gear X. So pretty much you can detach a material to add a level 4 lower machine monster from your deck to your hand. Again, it's going to be your Gadget Gamer, which is what really gets your combos going. We're playing 1 Baronne de Fleur, 1 Morphotronic Earphone. This rarely comes up. We're only using it so we can make them tuners. We're playing one Naturia Beast for the spell negate. We're playing one super heavy Samurai Swordmaster. So this is a level 5 Earth Synchro. This is what we're going to be using to help synchro up. It does have an effect where we can add an Earth monster from our graveyard to our hand. But we can't use that monster if we have spells and traps in graveyard. And we're not playing too many spells and traps, so this will resolve often. One Goyo Guardian, a level 6 Earth monster. It's pretty much a Snatch Steal. Play one Power Tool Dragon. So whenever you summon your Morphotronic phone and then your Gadget Hauler, you'll be able to synchro both of them off for the Power Tool. Activate your Morphotronic phone effect to bring back the other one from the graveyard, and then use that to synchro into your Power Tool, and then you can continue comboing from there. I'll elaborate more on the combo. We're playing the Red Dragon Archfiend, so we're playing one Scarlet. So we're pretty much going to be synchroing into this. That way we could go into our Red Dragon Archfiend. And then when we have the other earphone on the field, we could synchro into Barone. Or we could just end on this, depending on the situation. And then we do have the option of going into Bane, which is really nice. Just keep in mind, you can't activate the effect of Bane the turn that you use your Vernusylphs. But it's there for follow-up play if you need to establish an OTK. Same with your Archfiend King Calamity. So these are just powerhouses. You can't go into this on your first turn. You just won't be able to activate its effect. But sometimes having that additional attack points and the big body on board really does benefit you. And then we're playing one also the Earth Tremor. It's just a generic Link 2 Earth monster. And then for Link package, we're playing one Masquerena. Now it's there for a disruption on your opponent's turn. That way you can either unicorn them for the spin or Underworld Goddess, locking down their effects and their graveyard. So getting into the combo, you pretty much need your Flourishing Hills and your Gadget to really kick things off. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be pitching your Flourishing Hills in your green Gadget. That way you can search for your forest. And then you can bring back your green Gadget after you search. And then green Gadget's effect will kick off, allowing you to search for red Gadget. And then you can activate Awakening Forest effect, pitching it in your red Gadget to send your telephone to graveyard. Red Gadget's special summon it. Or search your yellow Gadget. We are then going to Xyz Summon. For Geargant X, we're going to detach one. Search for your Gadget Gamer. We're going to normal Gadget Gamer. Search for telephone. We're going to tribute. Special summon telephone. Which brings out your Gadget Hauler. Again, I'll bring the image up because I don't have the card at the moment. Then we'll activate Telephone's effect where we roll a die. Doesn't matter the results because you're always going to be able to bring back another telephone. And then you're going to be able to Synchro Summon for your Power Tool Dragon. Activate your telephone effect. Same thing happens. You'll be able to bring back your telephone. And then we could Synchro Summon for your Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. Telephone effect again. And if your opponent doesn't stop it once or twice, then you pretty much have your full combo here. And then we'll Synchro again for your Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. And then once again, you'll just be able to bring it back. You could either link from here, you could Synchro for your Barone. There's a million things that you could do. But that's pretty much the general gist of the combo. So that's it for today's deck profile. I hope you really enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to give it a like, leave a comment down below. As always, I enjoy interacting with you, and please consider subscribing if you're new. You can follow me on Instagram at LestatYGO, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video.